Hello everybody, today we're going to do some skip counting with multiples, but really what we're going to do today is find the least common multiples. I don't know if you noticed, but my multiple is kind of big, and multiples are big. They're huge. They are not factors. Skip counting is like the song from 2 plus 1. Skip counting by 2 would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and so on. If we were skip counting by higher numbers, like 12, it would be 12, 24, 36, 48, and so on. That's what multiples are. We got 12 times 1, 12 times 2, 12 times 3, and of course 12 times 4 and others. So, let's find the least common multiple of 15 and 20. Now, what we're going to do is the old-fashioned way, and we're going to find the first 4 or 5 multiples of the larger number. Use the larger number first. Show you why. The larger number is 20. The first multiple of 20 is 20. So the answer has to be greater than 20. It could be 20, but it could be greater, and I think it is. Okay, the first multiples of 20 are 20 times 1. 20 times, oh, this is easy, so skipping counting by 2s. 60, 80, I think we have our answer already. 100, I'm going to stop right there. Now the multiples of 15 are 15, that's times 1. 15 times 2 is 30. 15 times 3 is 45. You notice it has to end in a 0, don't you, kids? 15 times 4 is 60, and I think we got a winner. So the least common multiple of 15 and 20 is 60. Okay, that's old school. That's how I learned as a kid. I'm not real fond of it. So I'm going to show you another way. You might like it. Just remember this, my friends. Multiples are big. They're not factors. Let's take the two numbers again and do a little bit of tree work. 15, how about a 3 and a 5? My goodness, we're done. For 20, how about a 5 and a 4? Wow, we're almost done with that. It's funny how you think some things are so easy and they can be hard. I thought that was kind of tough. This was kind of easy. But there is a catch. There is a catch. When we did the greatest common factor, we found just the matches. For example, I have a 5 and I have a 5. So we only wrote it down one time. I have no more matches. So I have to use all the leftovers. All the leftovers I have to use. All of them. And here are the leftovers. I'm going to use red. I got a 3. That's done over here. I got a 2. And I got another 2. They are the leftovers. No matches, just leftovers. Okay, let's go back to our first problem. We know the answer is 60. Hopefully it's going to be 60 again. Well, 5 times 3 is 15. 2 times 2 is 4. I think 15 times 4 is 60. So remember, with the least common multiple, you gotta use the leftovers. Let's try another one. 12 and 9. Least common multiple. Multiples are big, so let's start with the big number. The multiples of 12 are pretty easy. 12, 24, 12 times 3 is 36. I think we got a winner. 12 times 4 is 48. I'm going to stop because I know my answer is up there. The multiples of 9 are 9, 18. What's next? 27? Yep. 9 times 4 is 36. And I think we're done. Here's our winner. 36 is our least common multiple. Remember, it's going to be big. And it has to be either 12 or bigger. And we realize it is bigger. It's 36. Let's try it as a tree. 12 and 9. How about 3 and 4? And 2 and 2. Remember, we get a match and then we use our leftovers. Well, he's done. Okay, let's match it up. I got a 3 and I got a 3. Write it down once. I don't have any more matches, so I have to use the leftovers. There's a 2. There's another leftover 2. And there's a leftover 3. Hopefully it's going to be 36. And of course it is. 3 times 2 is 6. 2 times 3 is 6. And 6 times 6 is 36. Least common multiple. Okay. So it's a little bit different way to learn. So I hope you will be okay with this. I'm sure you will. Everybody say have a good night.
Have a good night.
Where did it go? Oh.